All right, here's the top 5 email marketing tips for home service contractors. Number 1, bulk up that subscriber list. We need to get as many subscribers in there as you can. And that list is going to grow over time. So even if you have only got a couple dozen or 100 to start with, that's fine. But we want to put in a process that's going to grow that subscriber list significantly. The first way to do that is to auto add people that are filling out your contact forms or your estimate request buttons on your website. So if someone's filling out your contact forms on your website, we can probably get those people into your subscriber list. You just got to let them opt out. You can do an opt-in email. You just got to set up your email system properly. Now another thing you can do is make sure you have the email newsletter sign up on your website so people can directly opt in to your newsletter. You can use social media to encourage people to sign up for your newsletter. You can provide different incentives for people to sign up, discounts, exclusive content, a free estimate, whatever. So just got to get some methods in there so people are getting into your subscriber box. Now, next thing you want to do is provide engaging, personalized content in your emails. So generally, it's going to be somewhere around your industry. So if you're a roofing contractor, it's going to be maybe there's just a hailstorm that went through, which is a really good idea, by the way. So if you're building up people in your inbox and you do anything that's weather or seasonal related, right? Sending out those emails that are related to those seasons or that weather is something that is going to be very powerful for you because you're going to catch people when they're thinking about it. And the fact that they're already in your newsletter, they already are comfortable with your company. So it's just a really good way to get those instant, oh yeah, I forgot I do need to get my roof checked right? So make sure that content is personalized and engaging, and it has to do with something with your company so that people actually are interested in it. If you're a home service contractor, sending out things that are non-related to home contracting is probably not recommended in your newsletter. You could include things that are going on in your company, your charitable donations, but it should be somehow related to your company. Third thing is use a good, intriguing design template, a good layout. Sometimes you can buy these templates, or you might have to work with a marketing company such as us to get these templates set up properly. But you want to make sure it looks professional. It shouldn't be messy. And the thing is, especially if you're buying some of these templates, a lot of those are optimized so they're going to look good in all email inboxes. So whether someone's using Outlook or if they're looking at it on their phone or different ways that people are opening up these emails, a lot of these templates are set up to where they're going to look good in all different types of formats. So just think about that before you just start whipping something out on your own. That you're probably just going to want to start with a template you can buy from whatever platform you're using. Fourth, this is a little bit more advanced, but when you're setting up email automation and contact segmentation. Now, what we mean by that is content segmentation comes by segmenting people into different buckets based on what they're interested in. So if you're a home service contracting company, you do windows, siding, roofs, and someone has contacted you for windows, right, but they've never bought, that's where the automation and segmentation comes in. Sometimes these work well with your CRM, so some people have systems that automatically might do this, but what this allows you to do is send people personalized content on what it is you already know they're interested in. So if you're having a 4-for-1 window sale promotion going on, and all these people have requested window quotes in the last 6 months, that's going to be a very powerful email to send out. Could you send it out to everyone that's also in your roofing list? Of course, right? But when the email automation piece comes in, you can set up these trickle emails that can automatically go out to these segmented viewers of content you already know that they're interested in. So there's a lot of different platforms out there for that. We help set that up. That's a little bit more advanced. But if you've got a lot of people in that are in your bucket, and you've got a lot of different product offerings, this is something that could be really powerful for you. This isn't something that I would spend your time on if you only have a couple hundred people in your newsletter list or into these buckets. But if you have thousands, this is something that you might want to start looking into because it could be a really powerful thing and it runs without you even thinking about it. Once you set it up, those automated emails are already trickling out to the content based on people back to Windows again too. you could have 5 emails that go out that just talk about the efficiency of Windows and the benefits of upgrading your Windows. So anyone that's requested a quote for Windows over the last 6 months, if they haven't bought, you could have these emails go out one a month. Boom, here's the one on efficiency. Boom, here's the one on savings. Here's the one, right? So there's all these different emails you can have pre-written. You don't have to think about it. They're just automatically going out, just kind of talking to these customers and helping them along the way to make their decision. And last thing is just testing and tracking. So just look at your open rate, look at your click-through rates, look at these information, and start comparing of how you're doing. So if all of a sudden you see that your open rate decreased, go back to a few of them from months before that higher open rates and just kind of look to see what did you do differently. A lot of times it has to do with your subject. Sometimes it has to do with internal links that you have inside of the body. It could end up in spam. So just look at different things you did differently and see what is causing your open rate to increase or decrease, and start following those paths and do the things that are getting you more opens.